After Chunwan, Linna is back with us to take a look at a cultural landmark that has been renewed with an emphasis on preservation.
There are increasingly more ways to make green living in Hong Kong more sustainable, more environmentally friendly, but also preserving the natural beauty of a space. Personally, I've always been not that wasteful and very mindful of my impact on this beautiful planet that we call home. We are going to dive deep into why preservation and conservation is very important. This building has a lot of history, a lot of stories to tell, but in order to learn about them, we're going to start from the very beginning. Let's check it out. So I don't know much about the garment and textile industry, but I do know I like clothes. And I know that Hong Kong used to be a leader in this industry, but not so much anymore. So why is it so important to conserve this?
This is a fabric, kind of textile factory that at the heyday back to the 70s is like one of the top productive factory in Tsuen Wan region, which is the most populated area for industrial.
Oh, this whole area.
Yeah, because it's like at the 80s, 1/5 of the working population is living in Tsuen Wan, and most of them working of the textile-related industry. At the heydays, we have 6 factories in the region in Tsuen Wan. 3 of them has been redeveloped into residential areas.
Okay.
And we have these 3 buildings. We call it number 4, 5, and 6. We want to preserve this and redevelop it into something cultural to take the industrial legacy to next step. So we want to know more about the building, so this is the right place. Just like this pair of doors, they are the old doors we preserved from the old factory.
Really?
Yeah, but we have a new makeover to combine new and old. Because in the new building, we have new function.
Right.
But at the same time, we wanted people to know about history, to have a chance to touch the history. So we have to preserve some of the old buildings and some elements and combine with the new function.
When I first came to this building, I noticed that there was a really cool mural on the side, and it caught my attention right away. But I don't see it on this model here. What is that?
Oh, that's the main mural at the entrance. That's called Unsung Hero, because we want to make the contribution of the labor back to the factory time into part of our history and into our renovation. So that's then we invite the artists to do the installation here. Apart from that, we also have a colorful mural on the other side. It's also inspired from the history and the neighborhood, and artists have their own kind of imagination, creative installation there.
Oh, so I bet a lot of people like to take pictures there.
Yeah, it's a hot spot.
I also noticed there's something really cool in the middle there. It looks like a skylight or something. What is that?
That's the roof garden right in front of you.
Oh, it's that one right there?
Yeah.
Well, that looks really cool. Can we go check it out?
Sure.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Wow, so this is the rooftop garden.
Yeah. The skylight is our star. One of the main challenges is to bring the daylight into the old factory, because back in the old factory, there's only limited number of windows, and the interior is not that kind of engageable.
Have natural light?
Yeah, not that much natural light. And one of the main conversion is to make the interior more engageable, more attractive to people.
Just say the skylight is the star, but I want to talk about the star who was able to convert everything. So you're the architect, you're the designer, that you made an old factory, right, into this building. How did that all happen?
I'm quite attached to this project because I'm also in Tsuen Wan kind of residence before.
Oh, you're from here? You were
I grew up
raised
in Tsuen Wan.
Oh, okay.
I'm very attached to this place. And also my mother was a garment worker as well.
What?
So the whole family actually is quite attached to this memory.
Wow.
Yeah, so for myself, I think it's emotionally I want to make people really connect to this place because, as I said, so many families work here and actually it's connected to so many people, not just the workers. We have another roof garden. It's about the plant itself because it's a productive kind of urban farm that our tenants can actually use the farm to plant things and to do the farm to table.
A community garden?
Yes.
Oh.
Then people can see the crops, can see the growing, can see the seasonal change. And this is also part of the sustainable program because people can really learn about it.
That's very educational. Wow, I didn't really expect that. I love that contrast of old and new here in this building. I learned so much, for everything from the history, the origins, the significance of this whole region. Like, this represents something really important for a lot of these Chinwan residents. And also love the mission that this place represents. And also this bridge, for example, it fuses old with new. These two buildings never used to be interconnected. But I think when you connect old and new, it creates a beautiful fusion of synergy. And I think I could use that in my own life. And I love how it also creates a great space for people to either just come, hang out, learn things, eat. I don't know, it's a great place. I love what this represents. Something to think about.